Rightio gang, how are we? Well, we managed to finish all of our urea spreading, and we finished it just in the nick of time because we've had over 100 millimetres of rain for August, which has been absolutely awesome. It's just flipped the season on its head. But why were we out spreading urea? Because you see this stuff here, wheat, barley, urea is full of nitrogen, and this stuff loves nitrogen. It makes it grow. It's like steroids. So we've got all that done, and I tell you what, this stuff has gone absolutely crazy since we've spread, since we've had all this rain and spread the urea. It is, I think it's at least double the size of what it was 3 weeks ago. So anyway, it's awesome. It's really coming along at the moment. This stuff here, we'll go cut one up, open it in a minute, and I'll show you the growth stage. But I will do a bit more of a crop update, maybe in the next video or something like that. Once we get towards the end of August, it's what, 25th or something today, I think, so not far away. But once the roads and everything dry out a little bit, maybe we'll get out and do a bit more of a crop update and show you how the season's progressing. But we really got to get some spraying done at the moment. Yeah, broadleaf spraying, especially in these cereal crops, is a big problem, and I'll show you why. Because of stuff like this coming up. This is mustard weed. This paddock's not too bad, but especially the next paddock over has a really bad history, but it's starting to get away a little bit now. It's becoming a bit of a problem, so we need to dry a week or two so we can get out. Like this, we're just going to struggle. I might go for a ride in a minute and just see how the paddocks are looking, but yeah, it's rained every single day for about 5 days, and like I said, we've had over 100 mils, so it's a little bit sloppy out there, and there's not a whole lot going on around the farm at the moment. Like, Dad's away and he's been away for the week, and it's sort of too wet to get out and do too much, so I'm just going to get down in the shed today and do a bit more work, I think. But anyway, honestly, things are coming along nicely. It's been very nice to have all that rain, and yeah, the season's shaping up alright at the moment. It's just going to come down to, of course, what September throws our way. So here's a good one for you guys. We'll cut this open and then we'll see. This is barley. We'll cut this, get a razor blade and cut down the stem, and we'll see where this barley's actually at. See what the growth stage is. I reckon it's the head's starting to move up the stem of this stuff fairly well. So I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this, but that there is the head. So it's coming up the stem. It's I've cut a bit of the stem off the bottom there, but it's probably at least halfway up, maybe 2/3 of the way up. So just depends what the weather does over the next few weeks, but I'd say, yeah, it might be 3, maybe 4 weeks, I guess, and it will definitely have a head out. But it's boogieing. It is absolutely flying along, but it's so cool that you can just cut them open like that and you can see the little head. But that's all the grain. That's going to be where all the grain will form. So it's well and truly in reproductive stage, and the problem is, like, we need to get out and spray the broadleafs, but you can't actually do it too late during the growth cycle, otherwise you can damage the crop. So it's starting to get towards the time where we need to get out into the paddock and get it done. We just don't want to get bogged when we do it, which we will at the moment. So this is my feeder house job, which I was doing a few videos ago. I had to wait on a few more parts for that to get here, which they are here now. So I really need to get this back together and get it, get the feeder house back on the machine and that sort of thing. I've got to swap these slats around. They're a bit rounded on one side, but the other side's nice and square, so I should get a bit more life out of those. I'll get that done and get new gears on this shaft, get that back in. And yeah, it's sort of one of those jobs that, well, I don't really want to do, so I've kind of been putting it off a little bit. But anyway, it's certainly not going to fix itself, is it? it's raining again.
Coffees for everyone.
Oh, thank you.
It is raining again. Has it been raining?
How was play? How was play group?
How was Busy
good?
Bugs? Was it good? Who did you see? Stella.
And whose birthday is it tomorrow? Pia's, yes. Alright, thank you.
No worries.
Well, there you go. They're all swapped around. That took me a bit longer than I was expecting, to be honest, but that's always how it seems to go. But you can see the nice painted edge is facing back towards me. Nice sharp edge along there to grab the crop and scoop it up and take it into the machine. So get a few more years out of them. It's all about trying to save some money somewhere in farming. Well, it seems to be anyway. So yes, as you might have heard before, it is actually Pia's birthday tomorrow. She's going to be turning 2, so we've got the big party going on tomorrow. I've got my sister visiting from Adelaide at the moment, so might run up the house now. They just got back from playgroup, so I'll see if I can catch the little munchkins before they go off for a nap. Maybe even get something to eat.
Who's that? Is that Uncle Hen? Say hey.
You're a bit obsessed with your Auntie Alice, aren't you?
I got these.
Yes, you do. Well, I ate. It was good. I got to go pick up a bearing for that top shaft on that feeder house, just in town here. So we'll go grab that, see if we can get that top shaft in, and then I might wait till Dad's back to pull that chain on. But making progress. That's good. There she is. Look at that. Well, that's all we needed. Let's get out of here. Quick stop at the post office. She's home. Don't worry about all that stuff there. That's just stuff for doing this. Anyway, I've got to get that shaft back in now, so I think it's fairly well ready to go. I got the bearings in, and I better slide some gears on here first, I suppose, as well, and then yeah, the whole thing can go on. That actually went in really well. She's negotiating with toddlers. Good times. New gears are on, new keyways are in there. 3 new gears, 3 new keyways, slip clutches are back on, bearings are in, bearings are tight. Now I've just got those 2 guards there to put back in here and here. I think there's been disaster out there. It sounds like one of the kids have fallen over into a puddle. Disaster has struck. Did you take a dip? You have to go get changed now.
Yeah, we do. Go get changed.
Sounds like you're having a tough time negotiating with these 2.
They both want to go in different directions.
Yeah. Don't you climb up there. Not on your own. Good girl. Rightio, I'm abandoning ship there for now. I'm going to go for a ride out in the paddock here in a minute and just see how things are looking, because as soon as we can get out there and start spraying out broadleafs, we need to do it. So I'm going to go out and check, see how soggy the paddocks are, but that feeder house is kind of at a point where I'll get Dad to give me a hand to drag that chain over, the feeder house chain, and then we'll lift the feeder house back on. Job done, hopefully. That'll be really nice to have that one out of the way. So yeah, let's go out and see what the levels of sogginess are. I'm absolutely not taking a vehicle out there because I think we're at about 60 millimetres for August, rainfall at the time, and Dad thought he'd go for a drive out there. Well, he almost didn't make it back, so we're just going to have to go scouting on bike today. So as I showed you guys earlier, there's a lot of mustard coming up. This was a paddock that got away from us a few years ago with the mustard in a bean crop, and it's quite thick in here still, so we really need to get out here. I'm just following his wheel marks and I'm going to see where roughly he got stuck. Here's the problem. I mean, that is just like butter. Wow. Problems. There's just no way we're going to be able to get on here and spray this. It needed to be done 3 weeks ago, and well, I nearly got the motorbike bogged on the way out then, so whoa! Yeah, there's a few soft spots out here. Well, I think that well and truly cured my curiosity, and now I have just a complete mixture of emotions about everything. Very happy for the rain, very upset that I can't get out there and get that mustard under control. Fortunately, it's only that 100 acres there that it's suffering like that. Like I said, that was a bean crop a few years ago. Actually, if you go back through my videos, you could go watch me harvesting it. But the mustard got away in there that year, and we're paying for it today. So what do they say? 1 year of seeds, 1 year of weeds, 7 years of seeds. Something like that, anyway. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave this video here. I have got a big party to get prepared for here. So, yeah, I've got some more important things to attend to. I'm going to go do that now. Thank you guys for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Might be a bit of a shorter one today, but just wanted to check in and yeah, show you guys what's been happening. We'll see you next time. Have a good one.